All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. We are going to be shipping out some orders today. How many do we got? We got a lot of orders going out today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 orders going out from yesterday. Really, really good day in sales. Poshmark was popping off. Nothing for Mercari, though. Mercari was dead yesterday, completely dead. And 2 Depop orders. And then on top of that, I mentioned yesterday that Depop sent out some labels over the weekend that had already been used. And then they didn't send me any new labels until yesterday evening. So I shipped out those 2 items, so now I have to talk to Depop and figure out what I'm supposed to do, because both of those items have shipped with the labels that they provided, but the labels they provided were bad labels. So I don't know how they're gonna resolve that, but I guess I'll keep you guys updated. I think everybody this weekend that sold something on Sunday got bad labels from Depop, which is kind of weird for Depop to do. So hopefully that gets resolved and I don't lose out on those items. They were 2 cheap items anyway, so if I lose the money on those, no big deal. But Depop is a very, very weird platform. So what's up, Amy? What's up, Trisha? Welcome in. 17 orders, I think I said, going out the door today. So really, really good day. And we're going to ship those out all together. And then afterwards, I got to do my spreadsheet because I haven't done my spreadsheet in a while. So what's up, Instagram? If you guys are watching this on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat as I'm shipping. I'll answer those questions for you. If not, just hang out, see what's sold. We had a lot of bread and butter that sold. We had some good high dollar items that sold. So today is going to be a really, really great live to watch and see all the differences. We've had jackets sell, shorts sell, pretty much everything. So what's up, Obabs? Welcome in. Let's go ahead and get started. Where are we starting today? I guess we can start with Depop orders. Move this jacket out of the way. We had 2 Depop orders yesterday. First Depop order, let me slide the chat over really quick too. First Depop order that we sold were these men's cool pants. Pick these up, or these are women's cool pants. Pick these up for $10.70, and these sold for $25 over on Depop. So, do you go through eBay statements line by line each month? I don't. I don't go through eBay statements line by line. I put all of my numbers in my spreadsheets. So as soon as the item is shipped, I go through, add that in. Now Autoposher does that for me. So next year I won't even have to do that. I'll just let Autoposher do its thing, and at the end of the year I'll just download the data from Autoposher and give that to my tax advisor. So yeah, I don't go line by line. SDS, welcome in. All right, last Depop sale is a Polo Ralph Lauren, another Polo Ralph Lauren sale. Had tons yesterday, had another one today. Paid $6.96. This is just a basic white Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. These always do really well. This one sold for $20. Are you using spreadsheet on Autoposher? Yes, I am. I'm basically taking the data from Autoposher and putting it into my main spreadsheet, because obviously you can't go back to the beginning of the year with Autoposher this year, because the eBay data only downloads up to 90 days, I believe it is. So you can't use it for this year. You'll still have to have an external way of, having your numbers and everything like that. But starting next year, I'll basically let Autoposher do all of my eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop numbers. And then the only thing I'll use a spreadsheet for is my Whatnot sales until she implements a way for Whatnot to come in, which I think she's already thinking about. Even if she does Facebook first this year, she's still going to look to add Whatnot next year. And if she does that, then I just basically just drop in all of my Whatnot numbers for the whole year, because Whatnot keeps track of all that. So next year is going to be a good year. I don't have to do a lot of my spreadsheet stuff, which is really good. New to reselling. Poshmark seems like a lot of liking and sharing, but I haven't had any luck selling. What's your experience? Yes, it is a lot of sharing, not so much liking. You don't really have to like anything. The people have to like your items. But yes, sharing every single day consistently helps you get sales. It pushes your items to the top of search. So whether you do that manually by going through and selecting all the items and then letting Poshmark share it for you, or you have a bot service like Autoposher do it for you, either way that's beneficial. So make sure you're sharing at least everything once a day, sometimes twice a day. So listing and listening, let's go. What about listed sales? No listed, well, we won't have any way of calculating listed sales. I don't think District is even on her map. So yeah, no way to track listed sales. All right, next up, we got some Poshmark orders. Let's see. Poshmark orders. I think I pulled Poshmark first. Let me see. I think these are, nope, that's not it. That's the highlight. That's a Poshmark order, I believe. Hang on one second, chat. These right here, that's what I'm looking for. These sold this morning. These are Eileen Fisher 2X pleated pants. Picked these up for $10.70. These have been listed for a while, so I took a best offer on these of $25 to get them gone. Older listing, you can tell by the number, it's number 687, so these have been listed for quite a long time. Got that offer and decided to accept it. So Eileen Fisher pants out the door. If you guys had any cool sales yesterday, feel free to drop in the chat. As I'm shipping, I'll shout you guys out. Like I said, we had good sales yesterday. Sales are ramping up. It's getting closer to that holiday season that everybody loves, where sales are going to go through the roof. So yeah, we are definitely enjoying the higher sales. Definitely use the money. Take the money in. All right, next up we got a Robert Graham solid black polo. This has been listed for a long time too. This is just a men's solid black Robert Graham polo, but it is a smaller size. It's a size small. I think I picked this up for I think it was $11 online a long time ago. Decided to take this offer. It does have a skull on the front, so it's perfect for Halloween. So I'm guessing this person is trying to get this before Halloween. So I'm gonna make sure I ship it out today. But took a best off on that because I needed it gone. Sold a pair of mother jeans for $68 on Poshmark. Let's go. Bold North. Boldy with the good sale right there. Mother jeans, one of our faves. What'd you pay for those, Bold? We usually pay up for ours because we know they sell really well. I had 2 CD bundle sales on Discogs, 3 CDs, and 1 sale and 4 and another. Both went international too. Nice. I had an international sale that we'll go over later in this live. That was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good one. All right, next up we got a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is just a normal men's fleece sweater. Picked this up, I think, locally in a bulk buy. Nope, I picked this up at a thrift store for $5.34, and it sold for $21 over on Poshmark. A little bread and butter Polo Ralph Lauren sale. Are you shipping orders? Are you going to get the new Call of Duty, Felix? What are you doing? Felix, you're like Surfs. We're waiting for you, and we're waiting for Surfs to get the new Call of Duty. It's fun because everybody's bad at the game right now, so you might as well get it right now. We're all just screaming at the TV every night. Alright, that one shipped. Oh, did I ship the wrong one? No, I didn't. I shipped the right one. Phew. Thought I shipped the wrong order. I paid $7 for the thrift store. Not sure how they missed that one. Nice. Let's go. Hey, you can't beat that. $7 for some mother jeans. I figured you'd pay less than we do. We usually pay up for ours because red, white, and blue knows it. All my holiday stuff is listed, but lagging on apparel for colder weather. Some posted, but not all. Was out of town and then got sick. So go thrifting. Get some outerwear listed. Waiting for Tokyo. Yeah, good luck with that one. Had my first Poshmark sale today since using Autoposher. Let's go. What did you sell on Poshmark? Next up, we got some Athleta. These are Athleta. These are called the Rainier Tights. I don't know. Paid $6.96 for these, and we listed these about a month ago, and they sold for $27 for a pair of pre-owned Athleta. Not bad. What's up, Carolyn? What's up, Blended? Welcome in. Welcome in and welcome in. Little Tuesday shipping live. I don't think we're going to source that much today. Oh, you like the pineapples? I don't think we're going to source that much this week. I think we're going to go maybe on Thursday to go sourcing, and that's pretty much it this week. I'm actually thinking about doing, I mentioned it yesterday, about doing a midday whatnot show at some point this week, and trying to get into doing some more midday lives because we have a lot of time during the day when the kids aren't here to do those lives, and the house is nice and quiet, and we don't have kids to worry about because they're all at school. So we might actually do a midday live tomorrow, I'm thinking, and do like flatline prices, like $10 starts, because it's a midday live, so the crowd won't be as big. It'll be mostly our stuff, and we'll just run that at a random time. So keep a lookout for that. It might be like a pop-up live. Have some really good stuff. Everything starts at 10. I think that's what we're gonna do. Next up, Fall Raven wool sweater. Picked this up for $26.05. So we paid up for this piece at Red, White, and Blue, but it was perfect, like winter piece. You can see it's got like a winter colorway to it. And this one sold for $65 over on Poshmark. So Fall Raven is a really, really good brand to be on the lookout for. I don't know if you guys can see that tag. Especially the wool sweaters. They do really, really well. $870 for Polo Ralph Lauren denim Sherpa line jacket. Sold for $236. Let's go. Kathy, I like that. I like that because you're willing to pay up for that piece. And a lot of people would see that $70 price tag and be like, I'm not paying that much, bro. I get all my stuff from the bins, bro. I only pay $1 for my stuff. I would only pay $1 for that jacket. And you paid up for it, and you made probably around $125 after fee, shipping, cost of goods on that. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Victoria's Secret Old Sock. Gotcha. That's a good Poshmark item right there. A lot of posh girlies over there would take that easily. Another sale. We got a brand new with tag Peter Millar vest. I picked these up retail arbitrage after Christmas last year. So when it started to warm up, some stores were putting these on clearance. So I grabbed a bunch. I held them. We just listed them about a month ago. We listed them. Paid $32.08 retail arbitrage, and this one sold for $75. I still got, I think, like 4 or 5 more to sell. So those should sell by Christmas time. Make that money. Good little pickup. Always look for, if you have enough money and enough capital, look for discounted goods after season. So right now, it's going to be a lot of short sleeve stuff going on clearance. Grab those items up when you can. Hold on to them and then list them when it starts to warm up next year. So another lesson from Depop yesterday. If somebody wants a bundle, do not reduce the price of the items. Instead, create whole new listing, everything listed, ended up charged $3.47 to ship. I don't have many Depop bundle sales, but that's good. It's good to know. I'm new to reselling scene. Thanks for sharing and being positive resource for all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being new and appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, if you ever see me live, hop on in, Aaron, and ask questions. It's a good time to ask because I can answer you live instead of like type it out, and sometimes you don't get the context of the answer and all that. So feel free to ask questions. In 1 week, I found 2 Denim and Supply items. Never found it before. Nice. Denim and Supply, like the trucker jackets, do really, really well this time of year. I pay up for Ariat jeans at $15 for a quick sale. Yeah, 100%. Ariat jeans, because you can sell those for $35 to $40 plus ship all day long, and they sell super quick, especially the flame resistant ones. Those are really, really easy to flip. Next up, we got another Orvis piece. This is another Orvis trout bum piece. These always sell really well for us. We listed it about a month ago. Picked this up for $5.34. It looks like. Hold on. Yep, $5.34, and this sold for $20. Nice little base layer like Orvis piece. I'm loving picking up these basic little Orvis pieces. I don't really pick up the cotton shirts or anything like that, but these like polyester, spandexy Orvis, they do sell pretty well. What do you think the best cross-lister and why? Best cross-lister is Auto Posture. Why? Because Auto Posture is the only cross-lister that has not auto sales detection, but auto delist and relists your items for you. It's the only one that does that automatically without you telling it to do it. It'll do it all in the background. So every single day on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, my items are delisted and then they're recreated. A brand new listing is created on those platforms and it pushes my items up in search. It also shares for you, shares your Poshmark closet, auto sales detection, sends out offers for you. It's a cross lister, and now it has sales analytics. So that means it can download all of your sales and all that stuff. Downloads right into Auto Posture. So it's the only one that has auto delist relist. All the other ones you can delist and relist, but you have to actually go in every single day and tell it to delist relist, which is time consuming and people forget to do it. But I know my entire store every 30 days on all platforms is automatically refreshed every 30 days. I do not have to worry about it. That's the huge benefit to Auto Posture, and Auto Posture is ahead of all the other ones. The only thing it doesn't have compared to like List Perfectly and Vendu is it doesn't cross list to as many platforms, but it cross lists to the big 4, and she's adding a 5th, and I think she's going to add Facebook is what everybody's voted for. What's my last sale? Rag & Bone. Yeah, Rag & Bone. These are skinny Rag & Bone jeans. Picked these up for $8.03. These sold for $22 over on Posh. What's up, nice comps? Welcome in. Is this automatic, or do you have to schedule this in Auto Posture? It's automatic. You set your settings in Auto Posture, and it'll automatically do it for you. And then you don't have to have your computer on. It just does it in the background. Oh, I love vintage. I see you in the chat. I'm gonna send you the spreadsheet today for you. I totally forgot to do that yesterday. I got you. I see you in the chat. You reminded me because you're here. Yes, Autoposher does remove the item from all platforms when the item sells. Correct. It has auto sales detection. That's what that is. If you guys are interested, use code KWayShop at checkout on Autoposher. You get 15% off your first month, or you can use that code and then you get you also get 7-day free trial too. So you can use it for 7 days. There should be a link on Facebook right now. I see a lot of people asking questions about it on Facebook. There's a link in the description for my link tree, and it should be the first or second link in my link tree. You click on that, you'll redeem your $15 coupon or 15% off coupon, and then you can use the free trial for a little bit. See if you like it. What do you pay monthly for Autoposher? I have the most expensive version, so I have the $89.99 version. I can cross list up to 2,000 items a month, and I list a ton, so that's why I have that version. Does everybody need that version? No, but we list like at least 20 to 30 items per day, 5 days a week. What's your sales markdown strategy for older items? I haven't solidified one yet, OVABs. It's a good question. I haven't solidified one yet. I do have the new inventory system, so you guys saw that we just changed over to the box system, not the bin system anymore. So everything is in sequential order. I know where my oldest listed inventory is at all times. The thing I have to do is just remind myself to put stuff on clearance and clearance stuff out. But I think in the near future, we're not actually going to use eBay to clearance stuff out. We're going to use Whatnot to clearance stuff out. So we'll do, like, for example, like I said, we might do a live tomorrow afternoon, and we might just start everything at $10, and they'll just do that to clear out old inventory that hasn't sold on eBay too. So we'll pull some stuff. I don't know if tomorrow's show is going to be that, but yeah, that might be the way we clearance stuff out. So instead of a markdown schedule, we just use Whatnot to, get some old inventory moving. I'm about to join, not sure which one to use on. Are you talking about Autoposher, honey? Why Autoposher versus PrimeLister? PrimeLister does not have auto delist relist on all platforms. The cross lister doesn't work as good as Autoposher. It's much easier to import your items into Autoposher than PrimeLister. I don't think PrimeLister sends out offers on all platforms. I could be wrong about that, but I know for a fact it does not auto delist it does not auto delist relist. And I don't know if it has auto sales detection on all platforms too. You'd have to verify that. I need to go look at PrimeLister, so I have a really good answer for you on that one. But Autoposher is better by far. Like I said before, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. PrimeLister wanted me to promote their platform, and they were going to pay me more than Autoposher was going to pay me. And I decided to go with Autoposher because it's a better service. I would rather push a platform that's going to be best for my followers instead of pushing a platform that's just going to pay me more. It doesn't make sense, because if I lead you guys to a worse platform just because they're paying me more, everybody's going to be mad at me, because they're gonna be like, you sold me a bad platform. So I don't do that. I go for the platform that's the best, and that's Autoposher by far. What's up, Gladys? Was thinking about trying Whatnot out to do some offloading strategy. Nervous, tried out though. So I would say OVABs. You don't want to bring your worst inventory when you first start. So, because everybody will look at you as a clear out show, and they'll be bidding $1, $2, $3 on your items. If you're comfortable with that, then do that strategy. But that's what most people look at Whatnot for, is to clear out their old inventory. And you're clearing out stuff that isn't good sellers, or maybe stuff that has minor flaws on it that you don't want to list on eBay. That's cool, but that means everybody's going to come to your show and think of your show as a clear out show, and they're not going to bid up on items. So if you really want to grow Whatnot, you can use that strategy, but also bring really, really, really good shows to Whatnot too. You gotta think of your Whatnot shows as a storefront. If everybody sees you as a discount store, they're gonna want discount prices. If they see you as having a discount section in your store, like a clearance section, but have really, really good items all throughout your store, then they don't see you as much as a clearance store. They see you, or a discount store, they see you as a regular store where some items are going to be worth more than others, and they're willing to pay up on those items. So keep that strategy in mind. I see a lot of people using Whatnot as like a clear out space, but then they complain when they only have like $1, $2, $3 sales. Remember, when you sell something on Whatnot for $1, there's I think it's a 30-cent transaction fee. So before they take out any fees, you get 30 cents taken out right away. So on a $1 sale, you're only making like 42 to 48 cents, depending on how much fees was charged to the buyer. So you keep that in mind. If you sell stuff for $1, you're making almost nothing. And I don't know many people that can get stuff where they can sell something for $1 on Whatnot and still be highly profitable. You'd have to get stuff for like pennies on the dollar. So yeah, wouldn't make much sense. What's up, Jim? Welcome in. Do you need a following for Whatnot show? No. So I just had somebody post on my sales post yesterday. They said that they sold 98 items on Whatnot or something like that. It was in the 90s, and somebody asked like, "What's your social media account?" And they said they didn't have one. So there is a way to grow your Whatnot. It does take a lot longer. Obviously, when I have I have 300,000 followers across all my platforms. So if I put out a post, it's much easier for me to get people in. But you can definitely grow a platform on Whatnot. Somebody who's done that successfully and now is growing a little bit more on social media because of their Whatnot following is ZK. I've had a conversation with her before on live. She grew her entire Whatnot following on the Whatnot platform without having to have any outside source of bringing people in. She just put on good shows and she, built her customer base on Whatnot. But it took her years to do that. So you have to be willing to put in that work. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want it right away. They want the success right away. They see my shows and they see what stuff is selling for and they want those prices, but they don't want to put in the hard work to get those prices. Late to the shipping. What's up, Elliot? Welcome in. 17 orders today, Elliot. We had a good day in sales. We're about to ship out some eBay orders. Use best offer on your listings. I use buy it now best offer on pretty much everything. There is some things like Ralph Lauren shirts that I list for $22.99 plus ship. I don't put best offer on those. Those are just flat prices on eBay. Obviously on the other platforms they can make offers on those, but typically I don't accept them. Like $22.99 is my bottom price, so I don't put any offers on those. Hope that helps. If I missed your question, by the way, feel free to drop in the chat. I had a lot of questions just hit at me real fast, so if I missed yours, feel free to re-ask it. We got some eBay orders going out. Let's talk about these. These were in inventory, and we had to go search through the entire inventory to find them. These are Nike ACG shorts. They sold for $19.99 plus shipping. We paid $4.28 for them, but on my inventory, on my custom SKU, I had these listed as supposed to be in $11.75. That's the item number this was supposed to be. And as you can see, I probably fat fingered the keyboard, and this was supposed to be in $17.75. So we had to look through the whole inventory to find these, but luckily we did, so we don't have to cancel that order. Don't make that mistake, because it took us like an extra 15 minutes to find one item that sold for $19.99, which kind of sucks. So don't fat finger your keyboard. Skincare routine. I use all Kalo shampoo. That's my skincare routine. Do you recommend Autoposh for cross-listing? 100% I recommend it. It's one of the easiest, if not the easiest cross-lister to use, especially for newer people. So I highly, highly suggest it. Again, if you want to try it out, you can try out the cross-lister for free. Go to the link tree in my bio gem. Click on the Autoposher link. You can try it for 7 days, and then using that link, if you decide you like it, you'll get 15% off your first month. There's a bundle plan too with automation. I also have a full YouTube video on it. In that YouTube video, it doesn't have anything about sales analytics because it just came out, so I have to redo that YouTube video. I'll probably redo it within the next month. But yeah, feel free to go try it. It's all free for your first 7 days. When you source your clothes, how much do you average to pay for your Ralph Lauren shirts and jeans? Try to pay right around $5. So usually I'll pay up for some. I'll pay $7 for some, but usually I try to pay right around $5 for the ones I pick up. We'll have a description on Autoposher for the delist, relist function. That is the automation tool. So if you don't want the cross lister, you just want the automation tool, you can get the base plan, which is $35 a month. And that gets you the automation. If you want the cross lister and the automation, there's a bundle plan that gets you both, and you get a discount when you get both. At what point number of items do you suggest using Autoposher? I've said it before. I would say once you have somewhere between 100 to 150 items on one of your platforms and you want to be able to move those to other platforms, that's when I would say to get Autoposher. And you'd have to be consistently listing at that time too. Not that you have 150 items and you only list like 3 items a month. I wouldn't suggest to get a cross lister because you should be able to move all that stuff over by hand. But if you're listing 5 a day, you have 100 to 150 items, and you only have them on, let's say, Poshmark, and you want to move them to eBay and Mercari, you can do that super simple with by using Autoposher. So I'm getting all hot and bothered by a shirt. Surfs, when are you getting in the game, dude? When are you getting the game? Okay, I'm not talking to you until you get Call of Duty. Everybody, as long as Surfs is in the chat, we're ignoring him until he gets Call of Duty because he needs to get Call of Duty. We were playing last night; it was fun. It's not as fun without Surfs Up Fines. Everybody give KWays thumbs up. Appreciate you, Obabs. Yeah, everybody like the live wherever you're watching. Tap the screen. Do all that good stuff. I asked about lowball offers. Do you decline, counter, or accept? If they're super low, I'll decline. I used to counter, and now that we have everything that we're doing, if I was just selling on like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, I probably would counter. But because we got whatnot going again, I don't have time to go back and forth with people that start super low, so I just decline. If you're just selling on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, I would say counter high and try to bring them up. But to be honest, most of the time it's just a waste of time because they don't come up very much. They want to start at like a $50 item, they'll start at 15, and if you counter at 45, they'll counter at 20. And then you counter at 35, they counter at 25. And in the end, you meet at 30, so you meet down in the middle anyway, and that's not where you want to be because your item's listed at 50. So just counter high and just keep countering high. That's my suggestion. High Elite men's extra large training jacket paid $803, sold for $20 plus ship. Is it better flat or calculated? I do calculate it on eBay for everything that I ship. So all of this is calculated. I put in the proper weight and dimensions and ship it out that way. If you do it that way, you'll never make a mistake and you'll never lose money. If you make sure that you weigh your items correctly. Like this one, I weighed in at 2 pounds. I actually only ship it out for a pound. So it's 15.9 ounces. So I'm actually making just under $5 profit on this little shipment right here. So if you weigh it out correctly, you'll never lose money. In most cases, you make money. Don't acknowledge him, Trisha. I already said that. Don't acknowledge him. Surfs must have a secret with Polo. Mine's slow. My Polo is fast selling. So you guys want to know how many Polo pieces I've sold? Thanks to Surfs, by the way. Let's do this. Let's open a new tab. And I'll show my screen so I prove that's how many. Because people don't believe me when I say this. And people don't believe Surfs. If you actually just looked at our listings, you would see that this is how much Polo we sell a day. Or not a day, a month. So in the last 90 days, I'm just going to type in Ralph into eBay. This is just eBay, by the way. Let me show my screen really quick. If you're watching on Instagram, you got to hop over to Facebook or YouTube. Just on eBay alone in the last 90 days, I've sold 138 Ralph Lauren items. So if you do the math, in a year, on average, just on eBay alone, I'll have sold 552 Ralph Lauren items. Let's say on average, my profit on those, baseline profit is going to be $13 a piece. Let's just say something like that. It's usually somewhere between, lower end ones are usually somewhere between $10 and $15. Let's just say $13. That means I make every year just selling Ralph Lauren shirts, I make $7,176 a year. So if you're passing on basic Ralph Lauren pieces like this and like this and like this and like this, and these are all new with tags, so it doesn't count, and like this, yeah, you're losing out on money. And then when I say that 13 is low, it's because I'm selling stuff like this. Like this is 22, and I sold it for $62.99. So that's way more profit than the 13. So I probably make somewhere around 15 grand a year selling Polo Ralph Lauren now, thanks to Surfs. So Surfs, you made me 15 grand this year. I appreciate you. Polo all day long, I know. Starting to GoFundMe. You don't need a GoFundMe for Call of Duty. You probably have sold twice as much Polo. So you're probably making 30 grand a year selling Polo Ralph Lauren. Stop it. You need a GoFundMe. Get out of here with that garbage. All right, let's ship out another item really quick. I see lots of comments in the chat, so I'll get to you guys in just a second. What are these? Oh, these are another pair of Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher medium pants. Oh, I got these right. Eileen Fisher medium pants. Pick these up for $5.34. These sold for $25 plus ship. Must have spent the time to learn what sells Ralph Lauren. All the ones that I just showed you are more basic Ralph Lauren pieces. So as long as you pick up one letter size, so large, medium, 2XL, XL, and they have a good like plaid pattern to them, if you pick them up for $5, you can flip them for $22.99 plus ship pretty easily. There's caveats to Ralph Lauren. There's certain pieces that sell for way more, like purple label, black label, double RL, things like that. But for the most part, the ones I'm picking up are the basic Ralph Lauren plaid shirts. They're very simple, easy to find, easy to use. Buy them. Make sure your photos look really good in your listings. Don't take crappy photos because that will, make your listings harder to sell. And make sure you use a lot of keywords with them. and list them $22.99 plus ship. Easy peasy. I'm not doing anything special, trust me. It's not because of my following that I'm selling Ralph Lauren, because I don't have a huge Ralph Lauren following. I don't have people like coming to me and being like, hey, do you have any Ralph Lauren for sale? So these are all sold to just normal people shopping on eBay. Button downs, pullovers, yes, all that will sell. Just like, for example, a pullover sweater, like an estate rib sweater. I would pick those up try to get them for around $5, and you list them for $22.99 plus ship. Shipping would be around a 2-pound rate. People will be all in on those around $30 to $32. They aren't fast sellers, as opposed to like a Ralph Lauren button-down linen 2XL shirt. Those will sell super fast, especially if it's like a bright pattern, like a pink pattern or something like that, or like a solid pink shirt. Those will sell really well, and those will go for like around 30. So yeah, the basic pieces will go lower, but like something like a Polo Ralph Lauren, just a simple polo shirt, just a plain like brown polo shirt, I don't pick those up because those only sell for like 12 to 17, and they usually sit in your store for a while. So if you're paying $5 for something and you're selling it for 12, you're not making much money. At what point in number of listings does a new seller need an eBay store? You get 250 listings for free now. So I would say until you hit 250, there's no real point unless you want to do markdown sales, which you have to have a store subscription to do that. Once you get over 250 and you're starting to pay insertion fees every month, that's when I would probably pay for a store. But other than that, you get like free listings, so why would you pay for it? So do you do like coaching, like review someone's eBay store? I used to do store reviews live for free. I used to do that. I just don't have time to do it. I wish I had another 24 hours every day, because I would review stores for like 2 or 3 hours every day, because it's a lot of fun to see like how people are listing and how I can help make their sales better and all that stuff. But I don't have time to do that. I have so much to do. I have videos to make, I have posts to make, and I'm always adding more onto my table, even though I don't have time to do it. Like I just added that new Facebook page with all bolos, so you can go there and you can see like the best bolos. I'm trying to make like a page with like 1,000 bolos on it, so people can go there and look at like what you should be looking for. But yeah, I wish I could do store reviews. And I don't want to charge for them either. If I charge for them, I could probably work them into my day, because then I'd actually be making money doing store reviews instead of doing it for free. Because on these lives, by the way, people think just because we have like a lot of people watching right now, it doesn't have my number of people watching for some reason. Oh, we have 64, so we have almost 100 people watching right now. People think on these lives that I'm making a ton of money. I probably will make somewhere around 50 cents to $1 on this live, by the way. So yeah, this is all done for free. This is just like free hangout, answer questions kind of thing. I don't make any money from this. Now, when I promote something like Auto Posture, that's where the money comes in at that point. But yeah, if I'm just doing a live like this, I'm not making anything. So what's Facebook page called? It's called Kway Bolo. Kway, Bolo. Kway Bolo. Go there. Make sure you like it. We almost have 1,000 followers on it already. It's only been open for like 3 days. So I listed 3 gingham for $19.99 yesterday. Nice. They don't sell super fast, Ralph. They don't sell super fast. But you probably will be able to sell those within a month, I would say, if you took good photos on them. Yeah, Kway Bolo is a Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, just go look at my recent posts, and I posted the one I posted yesterday on Kway Bolo, and I shared it to my page, so you can check it out. You should just charge for the consulting calls for an hour. If somebody really wants it. I could. I'm really against like charging people for content. And I've talked to people before, and they've told me that I'm leaving a ton of money on the table. And I get it, but I would rather just give it out for free. I don't know. I just feel like that's the way to do it. No problem, Andrea. Speaking of making posts, do you have any analytics, etc., on what's the best, when it's best to post reels? No. I usually post mine sometime between 5 and 9 p.m. That's like when I post mine. I feel like people are looking for my post at that time, because that's when I posted it. Most often, I post them in the morning. I post them at night. I don't really see a huge difference. And I will say, posts are very weird, because I'll get a million views on a Facebook post, and I'll post the same video on TikTok and literally get like 5,000 views on that video. So what I would say is cross-post all of your content to multiple social medias, because you never know when one of them is going to hit and what platform it's going to hit on. You can literally go to my Facebook page and look at all the numbers on my Facebook page, and I have a little bit more following on Facebook than I do on TikTok. I have like 60,000 more followers, but you can see the numbers are crazy high compared to what TikTok is because I'm not selling stuff on TikTok Shop, I guess, except for polybags. Twillery, this is a men's Twillery shirt, paid $8.56. I don't really pick these up anymore because they don't sell as well. This one's been listed for a while, only sold for $16.19 plus ship. Speaks volumes to the character, Wayne. Thank you for sharing all you do. Appreciate it. Yeah, I could charge. I could easily charge. I could make a course right now, literally make a course right now and probably sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people will sign up for it, right? Because they see all the free information I give, so they're like, hey, what's behind this paywall? There's got to be better stuff than that. But to be honest, if I put that behind a paywall, trust me, it's going to be the same stuff I'm giving you right now. You're literally getting it for free. Why pay for it? Yeah. I feel like in the long run, in 5 years, all of my platforms will be larger relatively than they are right now, and I'll be making more money just posting videos because people will appreciate all the free information I gave. And I'd rather do it that way because in the long run, you make way more money doing it that way. You have to wait for the success to happen. A lot of people just want instant success. That's why there are some people that bring their channels. Like there's one person I can think of right now that just started posting on TikTok. They had a little bit of success with their post and they immediately came out with a course. And now their videos are not doing so well because they just immediately came out with a course because they saw the opportunity to pounce. And if they would have waited, they probably would have made a ton more money just posting what they were already posting because their content was very, very interesting. It's very new and they already had a course like right away. So love it. Great business model. Appreciate it. What's up, John? Welcome in. So much appreciate sharing your knowledge. Appreciate it, Susie. As Alex Hormozy, I watch some of his stuff. Says providing so much value, and so thank you. Yes, I like his stuff. He has good videos, inspirational videos. I like him. He's kind of like a younger Gary Vee, I would say. What is this? Oh, this is Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher. This is a wool Eileen Fisher knit sweater. Picked this up for $10.70. It's been listed for a while. I got an offer on it, so I just decided to take it for $25. I know this has been listed for a while because of the inventory number. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jim. Appreciate everybody that comes in, hangs out in the morning, asks questions, keeps me company while I'm shipping out these orders. I will say too, I'll add this little caveat for all you people thinking about doing social media out there. Obviously, I said I don't make a lot of money from videos like this, like obviously lives. Where I make money on social media is actually through affiliate links, like providing content on affiliate links and telling you guys like, hey, go to this affiliate link and this product is something I use, like Auto Posture. And when you give out your information for free and you give out good information for free, people will trust your opinions a lot more on things like that, and you'll be able to convert a lot better on things like that. So if you get to the point where you can talk to some people and ask them about their affiliate link conversions, even with people with larger followings than I have, huge followings, millions of followers, I actually have a better conversion rate than almost all of them combined. And it's because people come to my channel and they respect my opinion. So when I say, hey, you need this platform, it's a really good one, people will sign up and then they'll use it and they'll see how good it is. And that just, reiterates the information I'm giving out. Same with Surf. Surf's another person that has a substantially even lower following than like big dogs in the platforms. He has a lower following than me, and he is very, very good at pushing affiliate links because people trust his opinion just like they trust mine. So that's one reason why when I saw Surfs and what he was doing, I was like, hey, let's become best buddies. And that's what we did. Untucked shirt, paid $8.03 for this, sold for $22.99 plus ship. So if you're thinking about growing social media, I would grow it the same way I'm growing it right now. Focus on not so much your follower count, but focus on your sticky followers. People that will come back every single day, watch every single video, support you, things like that. There's people with 1 million followers and they go live and they only have 15 people in their live, even though they have 1 million followers. They have literally 15 people because they don't have sticky followers. Somebody followed them from one video and that's all they follow them for is that one video and that's it. Do you allow local pickups and whatnot? I don't do local pickups because I don't have time to go stop and like meet up. I'd rather just ship it to you. And whatnot shipping's so cheap anyway. Right? If you bought like 2 or 3 items from my live, you usually only pay like $8 to $10 for shipping. So yeah, I don't do any no local pickup. How can you remember how much you pay for items what do you use? So when we list items, we put our numbers in our custom SKUs. So here, I'll show you really quick. Let's show this Lacoste sweater because this is what I'm about to ship out. Right here is my inventory number, and then right here is my cost of goods. So 1605 is what I paid for the next item that I'm going to list, or that I'm going to ship. And I'll show you guys over on this platform too, what I just showed over there. Right here, 1605 and 3653 is my inventory number. So that's how I know what I paid for items, and I put that in my spreadsheet. That gives me my profit. So here's that Lacoste sweater right here. As you can see, 3653, it's my inventory number. 1605 is what I paid. We just listed this like last week. It's a men's 2XL and it's wool. Anytime you find wool Lacoste sweaters, pick them up and be willing to pay up for them because they sell really fast, especially this time of year. Sold for 42 bucks plus shipping. Easy sale. Yeah, I used to do Facebook Marketplace sharing, and I stopped doing that for local pickup too. I would only ship. I'd get so many people like, hey, I'll come pick this up locally from you, and I'm just like, just buy it. Just pay shipping. I'll even discount it a little bit for you so you don't have to worry about the shipping costs, because to be honest, it just saves me so much time not having to like drive and meet up and things like that. I get why you would want to save money, but to be honest, your time is valuable too. So if you bought something from our Whatnot show and you drove an hour to me and then picked up the item and drove an hour back, you actually, in my opinion, you wasted more money than if you would have just paid the $8 to have the item shipped to you. Because time is money. You could have listed 3 items on eBay in that amount of time, 4 items, 5 items on eBay in that amount of time, and made more money than you would have if saving the money on shipping, right? All right, last 2 items. This is another good one. I got these retail arbitrage. These are Faraday men's shirts. What did I pay for these? I think I put it in auto posture. I forget what I paid for these. I think I paid like $35 for these, and this one sold for $76 plus shipping. I think it was like $34.99 plus tax is what I paid. And these are selling like hotcakes. I literally just listed them last week. You can tell by the inventory number, and this one already sold. So, do you have what they call a death pile? I have a death storage unit. It's a big pile in my storage unit. We actually just went there this morning, and we picked up a whole bunch of stuff for Whatnot shows and listing and stuff. Here, let me show you this really quick. See that pile right there? That's stuff that's going to be listed. That's stuff that Mom's working on. You can see it right over there. That's stuff Mom's working on to list. Her other pile next to that is stuff that she's drafted, and then there's stuff under the table that she took photos of today and that are ready to put in inventory. So yes, we have it's good to have a death pile though. I think it is. I know some other people would disagree with that, but if anything happened where I got sick for a week, I would have enough inventory to list for a full week to keep my business going. And then I can just go to the storage unit and grab a bunch of jackets. So yes, we do have a death pile. What's up, Thrifty Goose? If you have a vintage 100% wool from Ireland, really good quality, but has a couple little holes in it, do you think it'll sell? Probably. It's vintage. You'll just have to list it a lot lower than you usually would. Yeah, they can't see the custom SKU. Yeah, nobody can see the custom SKU if I missed that. Yeah, add into the custom SKU on your actual eBay dashboard. Here, I'll show you one of my listings. Listings drafts. Okay, we're gonna go into here. All right, this is a draft that Mom just did. Here's your custom SKU field right here. So this is where you add your custom SKU. Let me flip you guys over for this too. There's your custom SKU field right there. And if you don't see the custom SKU field, hit this title option button and then turn on custom SKU. So right above your title, we'll have see title option right at the top right hand corner. Turn on custom SKU. If you go on your phone, the way you find it on your phone is you go into your listing and then you go into your, what's the word I'm looking for? You go into your item specifics, you scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see the custom SKU field. If you don't see it there, you have to go onto the computer, go into one of your drafts and then turn on the custom SKU and then go back into the app and it'll be turned on for you. But yeah, that's how you find the custom SKU. And you can put any information you want in there. It's just for you to see. It's nothing for your buyer. So you can put your custom SKU for your inventory number. You can put in the price you paid. You can put in the date you paid for the item. If you want to keep that information, you can put the place you bought your item at. So that way, when you do your spreadsheet, you can just take your custom SKU and put it right into your spreadsheet when you sell your item. Can you write off your storage unit? Absolutely. My storage unit is strictly just for my business. I have nothing personal in my storage unit. Now, if my storage unit had half of my personal goods and half of my business goods, then you'd have to talk to your tax advisor at that point, because the IRS might see that as your personal storage unit and you might not be able to write it off. So with my storage unit, we literally have nothing that's mine in there. I don't store anything in my storage unit. I would rather take all of my business stuff and put it into my storage unit and use my garage as a garage before I ever put any of my own personal stuff in there. So just got a Vero for grunt style shirts. Can't list them brand new with tags running. If you listed yours brand new with tags, you can't. If you listed them pre-owned, you shouldn't get a Vero for that. But brand new with tags, they don't allow it for some reason. Grunt style is very, very, very mean about that kind of stuff. All right, last sale is actually going overseas. It's going to Switzerland. This is a Hein Greike. It's a women's motorcycle jacket, leather motorcycle jacket. I picked this up at a thrift store for $26.73 and it sold for $71.99. It's going overseas to Switzerland. It's going to go into a medium flat rate box, but I'll pack that up after the live because I don't feel like jamming that in there during the live. So not brand new. Damn. I've never got a Vero for pre-owned. You should be able to sell that. You had a lot of 3-up though. Maybe that's it. I've listed them pre-owned, have had no issues, but as soon as you list one brand new with tags, they usually always get you. I'm also out of tape too. Have to get a new roll of tape. If you guys have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat below. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We had some really good questions during that live. Announcements for this week. I always try to do announcements on the end of the live. I do have a YouTube video that I'm planning to put out this week at some point in time. Probably work on editing it today. Short video coming out today too. The rest of the haul from Red, White, and Blue. Whatnot shows this weekend, and I might do one midweek at some point in time with $10 starts, just a bunch of random stuff. Might do that one tomorrow, and I think that's it. How do you decide how to price your listing? You can look up sold comps on eBay. So you can go to eBay, you can look up your item. So that Hein Gretzky jacket, you can look them up on eBay, filter for pre-owned, filter for sold. You can see what they're selling for. You can also compare how many are listed versus how many are sold. That'll tell you how fast your item should sell. So if there is, like for example, I did that on the K-Way Polo page yesterday. Poncho men's shirts. There's 130 listed or something like that, and there's over 1,000 sold, which means that's it's like a 783% sell-through rate or something like that, something close to that. Which means if you list that item, you should probably be able to sell that poncho shirt within a week or two max if you price it at market. If you price it a little bit above market, which is where you probably should price it at, it might take a little bit longer, but you're gonna get more money for it. So yeah, you're gonna compare what's listed versus what's sold. That'll tell you how fast that item should sell for. I thought the custom SKU was listed in the listing. It is. It's listed for you to see, not the buyer. The buyer can't see your custom SKU at all. So you can put anything you want in that custom SKU. You can put curse words in there if you want. Nobody will be able to see it. Do you go into the post office and get a receipt when you ship? No, I put my packages outside my front door. I have a note in my mailbox. I'll probably make a video on this because I get a lot of questions about this. I got some yesterday too when I posted that post on Facebook. But I put a note in my mailbox that says packages at the front door, please pick up. And then I tape that note on the inside of my mailbox. And whenever we have packages, I just leave the flag up. The mailman opens the door. They see that that's written in there. And then they go and pick up my packages. At this point, we have packages going out every day. So a mailman actually has a card that he cases into his route that says, don't miss this house. They always have packages. And whenever a new person goes on the route, he has that card cased in for them. So it's like a flag, and it tells them like, stop at this house because they always have packages. I used to work at the post office. So whenever we have like dog warning cards, like if there's a dog at a house and it's a very aggressive dog, you put a dog warning card in there just to keep them in mind that, hey, there's a dog there, just in case a new person starts that route, because they won't know that there's a dog there. Same as that, there's alert cards too that are like, hey, this house has packages. Hey, this house has a curb that you can trip over very easily. Things like that you case into the route. And I have a card that cases in just specifically for my house. There's a way on USPS.com as well to schedule a pickup if you ever, want to schedule one too. I will say, I've worked at the post office. And the people that print out those pickup slips, the ones that you put in online, are the supervisors in the morning. The supervisors are ever busy. It's the last thing they do. If the carrier comes in, cases a route, and leaves before they print out those slips, the carrier will never know that you have a pickup. So I personally think the best way to do it is to leave a note in your mailbox with a flag up and just let the carrier know that, hey, I got packages at the front door. Just because you fill out that online pickup thing does not mean your packages are going to get picked up. What were you saying about new with tags? What do you mean? I don't know what I said about new with tags. New with tag stuff is good, especially around this time. No thievery? No. I've never had an issue with somebody stealing my packages. I have a big dog that sits by the front door all day long that barks anytime anybody comes up. I have a Ring doorbell that I need to charge, and mom is usually here too. So yeah. Hey, someone completed my sticker request on Monopoly Go. Let's go. I get a free sticker. I forgot what I said about new attacks, but new attack stuff is good, really great this time of year. So pick it up. All right, chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll probably be live again tomorrow morning because I don't think we're going to go sourcing tomorrow, shipping out orders. So be here early in the morning. Feel free to come with your questions if you think of anything. And yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you.